Welcome to another edition of Litter Media Live for this August 7th of 2027. It's a Friday, it's the end of the work week, and you're stuck with me, Aaron Glandon, because Dan Ramey is on a very special assignment this morning that I'm looking forward to a lot to see the end results. Stay tuned for all of that. Let's take a look at the forecast for your weekend. A high of 84 for Friday with the possibility of some late showers. Overnight lows to dip down to 70. Saturday, we'll see a high of 84 and more rain before the sun returns on Sunday, with highs in the mid-80s. When I come back, we'll take a look at news followed by sports and this date in history, all up ahead on this edition of Litter Media Live. But first, I want to tell you about Accurate Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. They're your trusted comfort advisor. If you're in need of any of these services, just click on this ad where you see it at littermedia.com, and it'll take you right to their website to learn more. AccurateHVAC.com.
Mark came to the Adina Orthopedic and Spine Institute in severe arm pain from a degenerative disc. Minimally invasive spinal surgery got him back to what matters most. At Adina, we do what we love, so you can too.
At Tomlinson Insurance, we've been protecting families, farms, and businesses since 1853. From auto, home, farm, life, or health, we tailor coverage that fits your world. With multiple carriers to meet your insurance needs. Real people, real service, local agents who can answer the phone and care when it matters most. Tomlinson Insurance. Let our history be your future. Call or stop by today.
The Pike County Career and Technology Center provides hands-on, skilled trades training with engaging curriculums and endless possibilities. From automotive technology, carpentry, business management, to culinary arts and interactive media. From electricity, welding, HVAC, engineering, and medical technology to pre-nursing, basic food service, and public safety. We're preparing our youth for America's workforce through today's technology. To learn more about Pike County CTC, visit pikectc.org.
Whenever I first applied for the ArchWiz opportunity, do I have to pay this back? Do I have to do that? Like, is it a loan? And it's not. It's a scholarship. A goal of mine is to graduate college debt-free. If you're a crew member, you get $2,500 a year, and if you're a manager, you get $3,000. And especially if you're going locally to college, like to the branch or something like that, it's really helpful.
Life. It can get on top of you quickly, can't it? But with 211, it only takes one step to get connected to the help you need. 211 is always available to help. So get in touch today.
Now for a look at beneficial news that you can use, which you should always check out at littermedia.com. That has everything that we ever do, me and Dan being we, right there in one place, including our social media sites in the upper right-hand corner like X, Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, Instagram, and Litter Media Radio. Ohio Governor Mike DeWine is encouraging Ohioans to take advantage of this year's sales tax holiday, which takes place now through 11:59 p.m. Sunday, August 9th. Governor DeWine says, quote, Ohio's sales tax holiday comes at a time of year when families are getting ready for back to school. The sales tax break is designed to provide meaningful savings for families as they purchase new school essentials for the upcoming year. End quote. The following items qualify for the sales tax exemption during the 3-day holiday. Clothing priced at $75 or less per item. School supplies priced at $20 or less per item. And school instructional materials priced at $20 or less per item. For further assistance, taxpayers may contact the Ohio Department of Taxation at 1-888-405-4039. As part of the Ohio Department of Transportation District 9's Planning Department, the district's environmental office is seeking public input for a bridge replacement project on US 50 in Ross County and on State Route 776 in Pike County. It is proposed to replace the bridge on US 50 between Culver's Lane and Lancaster Road in Ross County, Ohio, The project is located in the rural area of Liberty Township. The project will not require new right-of-way. No homes or businesses will be removed by the project. The roadway will be open for the duration of the project. The environmental commitment date is January 1st of 2027, and the project is currently expected to be awarded January 1st of 2028. In Pike County, it is proposed to replace the bridge on State Route 776 between Stockdale Road and White Gravel Dewey Road. The project is located in the rural area of Marion Township. The project will not require new right-of-way. No homes or businesses will be removed by the project. The roadway will be closed for the duration of the project. The detour will be State Route 776 to State Route 335 to State Route 32 to State Route 776. The detour is approximately 14 miles. The environmental commitment date is February 1st of 2027, and the project is currently expected to be awarded January 1st of 2028. Today and on August the 21st, the Mighty Children's Museum is offering free admission until 4 p.m. thanks to Homeland Credit Union. If you've never been to the Mighty Children's Museum, plan your trip today for either this afternoon or August 21st. Today, August 7th, is National Purple Heart Day. If you know somebody with a Purple Heart, give them a salute today from Chillicothe, which is an official Purple Heart city. In 2021, we got this designation. You will find a Purple Heart Memorial in Veterans Park as well. So if that's something that weighs on your heart, maybe go visit that today on this August 7th. Some strange things are happening at the Pump House. You can stop by this evening for the opening reception of Hanging by a Thread, featuring the artwork of Rhonda Bilkley. There are a few interactive pieces and lots of colorful surprises. They'll have a feast for the eyes, music, and light refreshments. This is tonight from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. at the Pump House Center for the Arts. Everyone is welcome, and admission is free. When we come back, we'll take a look at sports, followed by This Date in History on this edition of Litter Media Live. But first, I got to find which of our sponsors you're going to hear from.
Find a career you love with Pickaway Ross Adult Education. Skilled trades careers are in high demand with no signs of slowing down. Pickaway Ross offers career training programs with expert instructors and hands-on learning tactics to create a variety of opportunities. Visit our website for more information.
Discover Ross County. From the breathtaking outdoor adventures to the historic sights of Chillicothe and family-friendly events and festivals. Explore more at visitchillicotheohio.com or download the free mobile app today. Each week, we'll announce the Neil Coleman Insurance Wyandotte Mutual Intermedia Player of the Week, presented by Homeland Credit Union. And in December, we'll announce the Player of the Year. Nominate any amateur athlete by visiting littermedia.com and click on Player of the Week. You'll also see the players we've named throughout the year. Make your nomination today for the Neil Coleman Insurance Wyandotte Mutual Intermedia Player of the Week, presented by Homeland Credit Union.
Now time for a look at sports, and of course we start off with the Haynes Total Healthcare Center High School scoreboard. The Logan Elm Braves outpaced the field of 14 teams in the Lady Warriors Invitational at the Chillicothe JC's golf course Thursday afternoon. The Braves carded a .384 ahead of runner-up Fairfield Union, who scored a .387. Third-place finisher Zane Trace, who scored .391, Chillicothe .397, and Piketon .402 in the top five. The Reds completed a three-game sweep of the Athletics with a 6-5 win yesterday. They are off to Washington for the weekend. In Cleveland, the Mets swept the Guardians, capped by a 13-6 score yesterday. The Guardians will open a set in Chicago with the White Sox tonight. And in the Prospect League, the Cape Catfish beat the Rex 7-6 last night in Game 1 of the Prospect League Championship Series. Game 2 and, if necessary, Game 3 will be played in Cape Girardeau, Missouri. Game 2 is tomorrow night, and if needed, Game 3 will be on Sunday. Now it's time to introduce you to our Neil Coleman Insurance Wyandotte Mutual Litter Media Player of the Week, presented by Homeland Credit Union. And this week, it is none other than Rosella Latavo of Zane Trace Girls Golf. Latavo won medalist honors in SVC Match 1 at Crown Hill with a 37 last Monday, and at yesterday's Lady Warriors Invitational with a 68 at the Chillicothe JCs. Congratulations. And if you have a player you'd like to nominate, send an email to littermedia@gmail.com. Include why you think that player should win, and include a photo if you can as well. At the end of the year, one of our players will be named Player of the Year and earn a trophy. And you can see all of the players of the week so far at littermedia.com. When we come back, I will tell you what happened on this date in history, as well as a look at our national days, all up ahead on this edition of Litter Media Live. But first, I want to tell you about Litter Quality Propane. Online propane monitoring and reporting. Know your home's consumption and gas remaining in the tank. You can find out more at litterpropane.com.
It's the details that make the difference between good enough and simply the best. At Skag Power Equipment, the difference is in designing lawnmowers with your convenience and comfort in mind. At Skag, we believe that quality and substance matter, and that you'll appreciate the attention to detail and craftsmanship we put into every single product. Thick steel and heavy-duty components provide you with unmatched reliability and performance. Skag, simply the best.
Introducing the Petland Litter Media Pet of the Week. We want to put your pet in the spotlight. Pets with paws to pets with fins. If they gallop, crawl, or slither, play fetch, or simply curl up and snuggle. Send us a photo of your pet and we'll announce a new pet each week. And one pet will be crowned Pet of the Year. To nominate your pet, visit littermedia.com. Click on Pet of the Week. Tell us about your pet and be sure to include a photo. Watch Litter Media Live each Thursday for the announcement of the Petland Litter Media Pet of the Week. No purchase necessary. Contest applications must be from Ohio residents and at least 18 years old.
Tecumseh. Fascinating. Captivating. Mesmerizing. Tecumseh.
The Bean Foundation wants to raise awareness about suicide prevention by sharing 988. Trained crisis counselors are available to talk 24/7, 365 days a year. 988. Save the number. Save a life. To learn more about the Bean Foundation, click on this ad on littermedia.com.
Now time for this date in history, and we go back to 1606 today on Litter Media Live. The possible first performance of Shakespeare's tragedy Macbeth, or the Scottish play, takes place in the Great Hall at Hampton Court Palace for King James I, and it was on this day in 1606. Our national days today, we already told you it was Purple Heart Day. It's also Lighthouse Day, Raspberries and Cream Day, Sea Serpent Day, International Beer Day, yesterday was IPA Day, and Water Balloon Day. For the weekend, there's quite a lot of national days coming up, but I really want to touch on just one. Tomorrow, Saturday, is Sneak Some Zucchini Into Your Neighbor's Porch Day. And I want to extend a challenge for all you Litter Media viewers out there. If you can send us a video of you successfully sneaking a zucchini onto your neighbor's porch, then we will show that on the show on Monday, and that sounds like a really funny, and I don't know the point of it, but it's a prank, and it sounds like I would laugh if someone did that to me. So please sneak some zucchini onto your neighbor's porch tomorrow. That's a look at our program today. For Dan Ramey, I'm Aaron Glandon. We'll see you again next week on another edition of Litter Media Live.